नमस्ते दोस्तों, स्मार्ट माइंड्स ट्यूटोरियल्स में आपका स्वागत है। आइए आज कुछ नया सीखें।
Let us continue with exercise 2.3. Which of the following relations are functions? Give reasons. If it is a function, determine its domain and range. So here one relation is given to us. So with the help of arrow diagram, let us check. The first element of each pair is to be written in the first set, that is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. And the second element of every pair is 1 only. So there is only 1 here. So 2 is mapped to 1, 5 is mapped to 1, 8 is mapped to 1, 11 is mapped to 1, 14 is mapped to 1, 17 is mapped to 1. You can put the directions as well. This is A set and this is B set. So you can see all the elements have a mapping. Okay, so it is a function. It is a function. Why? Because to each first element of the ordered pair, there corresponds exactly 1 second element. So if it is a function, it is asking you to find the domain and range. So what is domain? Domain is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and 17. And what is range? Range is only 1. The same way we will take the second bit. What is the second bit? 2, 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 8, 4, 10, 5, 12, 6, 14, 7. Again with the help of an arrow diagram, let us see. So in the first set you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And in the second set you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 is mapped to 1. 4 is mapped to 2. 6 is mapped to 3. 8 is mapped to 4. 10 is mapped to 5. 12 is mapped to 6. 14 is mapped to 7. So you can say that it is a function because to each first element of the ordered pair, there corresponds exactly 1 second element. So if it is a function, we need to find domain and range as well. So what is the domain? Domain is the elements of first set. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, third bit. Third bit is 1, 3, 1, 5, 2, 5. Now again with the help of a figure we will see. This is A, this is B. So here you have 1 and 2. Here you have 3 and 5. 1 is mapped to 3 and 1 is mapped to 5. Then 2 is mapped to 5. So here in this case, it is not a function. Why? Because two ordered pairs have same first component. Because one has two images, which is not possible. Because the two ordered pairs 1, 3 and 1, 5 have the same first element. Each element should have only one image. But here you can see one has two images. So which denies the rule. Take the next question. Find the domain and range of the following functions. So f of x is equal to minus of modulus of x and f of x is root over 9 minus x square. So here let us start with the first bit. Here f of x is minus mod x. Now what do you mean by domain? Domain is the set for which the function is defined. So now tell me, when is the function defined? The function is defined for all real values of x. Therefore, domain of function is R. Now, when x is negative, then mod x will become minus x. So f of x is equal to minus of minus x, that is x, which is negative. Now x is equal to 0, then mod x is 0. So f of x is equal to minus mod 0, which is equal to 0. Now when x is positive, mod x is x. So f of x is equal to minus x, which is negative. Here this is positive. X is positive. And here it is negative. So f of x is less than or equal to 0 for all real values. For all real values of x. Therefore, range is from minus infinity to 0. Here 0 is included. Now let us see the second bit. That is f of x is equal to root over 9 minus x square. Now square root is defined only for non-negative numbers. So when the function is not defined, the function is not defined when 9 minus x square is less than 0. So domain is x such that 9 minus x square is greater than or equal to 0. That is x such that x square minus 9, we are taking minus common. So signs will change, inequality will change. Greater than or equal to will become less than or equal to. That is equal to x such that x square minus 9 can be written as x plus 3 into x minus 3 less than or equal to 0. That is minus 3 comma 3. Now f of x is equal to root over 9 minus x square greater than or equal to 0 for x belongs to minus 3 comma 3. Therefore, range is X lies between 0 to 3 because it cannot take negative values. That's why we are taking right from 0. From 0 to 3, it takes all the values. Take the next question. A function f is defined by f of x is equal to 2x minus 5. Now we need to write down the values of f of 0, f of 7 and f of minus 3. So first let us see what is the given function. Given function is f of x is equal to 2x minus 5. Now first bit, what is f of 0? In f of x, wherever you have x, you put 0. So that is 2 into 0 minus 5. That is 0 minus 5, which is equal to minus 5. Now second bit is f of 7. So in f of x, wherever you have x, you put 7. So 2 into 7 minus 5. That is 14 minus 5. That is equal to 9. Number 3. F of minus 3. That is 2 into minus 3 minus 5, which is equal to minus 6 minus 5, which is equal to minus 11. Take the next question. A function T maps temperature in Celsius into temperature in Fahrenheit. It is defined by T of C is equal to 9C by 5 plus 32. We need to find these all 4 bits. So first, what is the given function? Given function is T of C is 9C by 5 plus 32. Now the first bit is T of 0. So T of 0 means in T of C, wherever you have C, you put 0. So 9 into 0 by 5 plus 32, which is equal to 32. Now second bit, T of 28. So in the place of C, we will put 28. 9 into 28 by 5 plus 32. What is 9 into 28? 28 into 9 is 252. 252 by 5 plus 32. Now what is 252 divided by 5? 5 5 is a 25. 2 0. So we can take a 0 here. Point 4. So this is 20.4. Or we can give the answer in fraction also. Either in decimal or in fraction. So if you take LCM, you get 252 plus. What is 32 into 5? 32 into 5 is 160 by 5. That is 412 by 5. Now moving on to the third bit. What is the third bit? T of minus 10. So in the place of C, you put minus 10. So 9 into minus 10 by 5 plus 32. 5 ones are 5 twos are. That is minus 18 plus 32, which is equal to 14. Now fourth bit. In the fourth bit, we have to find C when T of C is 212. So putting T of C is 212. So 212 is equal to 9C by 5 plus 32. First take 32 this side. So 212 minus 32 is 9C by 5. So 212 minus 32 is 180. 180 equals 9C by 5. 9 ones are 9 20s are now cross multiply. C is equal to 100. Take the next question. Find the range of each of the following functions. So three functions are given to us. we need to find out the range of each of them. So let us start with the first one. Let y is equal to 2 minus 3x, where x belongs to R and x is positive. Now y minus 2 is minus 3x. So 3x is 2 minus y and x is 2 minus y by 3. So as x is positive, we have 2 minus y by 3 is greater than 0, or 2 minus y is greater than 0. That means y is less than 2. Hence, range is equal to minus infinity to 2. Here 2 is also not included because you don't have less than or equal to symbol. If you have equal to symbol, then we take closed brackets, square brackets. Now let us move on to the second bit. Let y is equal to, we are taking f of x as y. So let y is equal to x square plus 2, where x is a real number. So x square is equal to y minus 2. From here we need to find out x value. So x is equal to square root of y minus 2. Now as x is real, what do we have? How do we find domain of a square root? Within the square root, whatever you have, we take greater than 0. So we have y minus 2 greater than 0. So y is equal to 2. So what is range? Range is from 2 to infinity, excluding 2 because here you don't have equal to sign. Then at last the third bit. Third bit is let y is equal to x, where x is a real number. So what is range? Range is all real numbers.